I'm Brooke.
I'm Ryan.
And we decided to channel our energy while trapped in quarantine to give you the definitive ranking of the Kingdom Hearts worlds. A list that you probably never asked for.
But you need. Maybe.
Full disclosure, we know nothing about games.
But we are experts in Kingdom Hearts. Sort of. World by world, we're going to make you fall in love with the game again.
And also with us.
Maybe. So let's escape into the beautiful Disney worlds of Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
A podcast.
A podcast. Spooky time is here. Spooky time
we really timed this.
Is here.
Skeletons and fear.
Honestly, I don't know the tune beyond that, so.
Nor should we. There's only one tune that should be in our head this week, and it's the Halloween Town theme.
What's this?
Brooke.
What's this? Oh, are we going? Are we starting right with it? Are we starting right?
I just think because it's fresh. You know, you said you have it. I think I want to hear it off the bat, so it doesn't, get cross-faded because of the conversation.
Sure. I will. I did get that. I prepped, and I could be totally wrong, but I think that this is it. Ready?
Okay. Should I count you in?
Yeah.
A 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boop 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 boo doo doo doo. Boop 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 boo doo doo doo. Boop 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 boo doo doo doo. Boop, 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 doo. And then there's like a high-pitched part that comes in that I can't think of anymore. But I was like, it definitely, this theme song definitely like slaps more than some of the other ones. Because it's
sure.
Bum, 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 bum. The ones that I think are the most successful are the ones that really take from the music of the film.
Yeah, 100%. And there aren't that many of them that do that.
Which is stupid. Like, why are we not getting? I'm like, now, this is just coming to me, but like, why aren't we getting like one jump while we're in the fucking marketplace in Agrabah?
Oh yeah, like the Heartless music, like da 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 da.
Yeah, they could have tweaked that.
And clearly, it's not a rights issue because Melody of Memory, number one, and number two, they've done it for at least two of the worlds. Why couldn't they just have?
In Kingdom Hearts, in Kingdom Hearts 3, like you literally have to watch Elsa sing "Let It Go" as a cutscene.
Can you skip it? Because that would be like cruel of Disney to be like,
you can skip it.
This is what we have to do. Oh, okay.
Ryan, I think we have to talk about Melody of Memory is out. Oh no, it comes out on November 11th.
Just what we need after the election.
Truly, I'm gonna cry. Well, hopefully not. Well, hope you voted. Make sure you've voted or have a plan to vote. And if you don't, you can reach out to us at KingdomHearts_pod and we'll help you. Okay, who in the Kingdom Hearts, other than obviously like the villains probably, but like who do you think has voted for? I think Donald probably voted for Trump. Maybe
fiscally conservative.
Maybe like either Donald or Goofy, like one of them would have voted for Trump.
Well, I think Goofy's just like, well, I don't like socialism, and what about these riots in the street?
Goofy didn't vote.
I don't like what he says. Yeah.
He was like, gosh, the date.
He like fucked up on his signature on his mail-in ballot, and it didn't get counted.
So I have to show you this case that I found while I was looking for cases. I didn't get it, and I just want you to receive it from me, and then you can describe it to the people via the podcast. Oh my God,
the cast. Okay, are you texting it to me?
I am, in fact, texting it to you. It is.
Oh, holy shit. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Can you share with the group?
Okay, so it's Beauty and the Beast, Belle and the Beast. And Belle is in skimpy yellow lingerie. She's lifting up her leg and sort of exposing one buttock and twisting her hair flirtatiously. And the Beast is sort of simpering, smiling at her, holding a very long
it's a whip.
Horse crop.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
What do I know? Yeah, it's a whip.
It's Beauty and the Beast kink.
It's Beauty and the BDSM. It's BDSM and the Beast. I don't know
BDSM
which
and the
one.
Beast.
It's
Yeah, I like that.
it's really the Beast's expression, because it's like, it's not even sexual. It's more like grandfatherly. It's just like a very wide smile. And he's like, it really makes me question this relationship. And Brooke, I need to ask this just while we're on the subject.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of Beauty and the Beast, because it's one of those things you can't think too much about, or else it sort of, fucks with your head. But the song Beauty and the Beast, tale as old as time. Is Beauty and the Beast really the tale as old as time? I feel like there are not very many examples of a woman falling in love with a beast, unless it's saying like a girl gets with a ugly guy, but she's much better looking. Like, what is the tale as old as time? I feel like I need to ask someone. And I feel like you'll know.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for that question. Now, I think possibly the tale is sort of like I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe it's like referring to that they were not friendly and now they fall in love. And like
Is that the tale as old as time, though?
I don't know. The Pride and Prejudice of it all, and they're resistant to it, and then they kind of come into it. You're right. It's definitely you've stumped me for sure.
All right. So last question on the subject.
Yeah.
If Beauty and the Beast is not tale as old as time, Brooke, what is a tale that's old as time?
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was a test.
Kingdom Hearts, segue. Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas truly is tale as old as time. I had an edible for the first time in like a year on Sunday, 2 Sundays ago, and I watched Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh my God, I bet that was fun.
It was very pleasing. It is one of those movies that I feel like I really intellectually like and really enjoy, but I hadn't seen it. I never saw it as a kid. I saw it as an adult, so it's not something I'm particularly attached to either. Yeah. But I enjoy it, and I understand that it's brilliant.
Like, I know that people love it, and I'm like, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, the animation's amazing. I'm not like, people are like, oh my God, I'm a Jack Skellington, or like they go to Hot Topic and get all the Jack Skellington stuff. I'm like, I don't identify with any of the characters that way, but I appreciate it as a seminal piece of animation. Animation. Yeah. Animation.
Yes. For sure. Yeah. For sure.
So I guess that being said, if you don't have super strong feelings about it, unless you're trying to, get a pumpkin into your patch, do you feel like Square Enix translated the Nightmare Before Christmas film into a good world?
I actually think that this is one of the best movie to game translations, and I think it is the best use of movie to film translations from game 1 into game 2. Because game 2 you're in Christmas Town, right?
You sure as hell are.
Yeah. And I think like it's really true to this. Yeah, I think I like it. I think so. And I actually enjoyed it far more this go around than I had in the past. And I know it. How do you watched the movie more recently than I? So do you have strong feelings about that?
To quote a friend of mine, I completely agree with what you're saying. 100% agree. Yeah, it reminds me sort of Atlantica in a way, because they take a pretty crucial plot point away from the story and sort of make it about the Heartless instead of wanting to go to the human worlds and be with Eric. It's, I want to be a part of, another world and the Heartless. And in this one, instead of Christmas and Santa Claus, it's wanting to make Halloween better with the Heartless. So, and then you make a very good point that, and then in the next game, they were able to draw on and build on what they did in game 1 with the missing material from the movie. So yeah, I mean, but it's much more successful than Atlantica, because there's not a rhythm and boom section or whatever it is, a melody of memory world, like in.
Well, it does feel like this timeline exists sort of pre the world of the movie, and then the second game is sort of like in movie. Yes,
I totally agree. Yeah, and I mean, and the movies, like, yeah, basically the thing that is left out of the movie is the Santa Claus stuff. And maybe because I'd not seen the movie before I played the game, I didn't know what I was missing, which allowed me to enjoy it a little more. And then actually the inverse is true for most of these things, where you're like, oh, well, we love the movie. This is how the movie translates to the game. Then after playing this world so many times as a kid, I finally saw the movie and I'm like, oh, this is the story that the Kingdom Hearts characters are in.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm with you all the way. I don't know. I really feel like it's pretty straightforward. You like have to go find the mayor. You know how I feel about the worlds where they like make you do tasks. And so I like that it's like, go find the mayor. And then the mayor's like, go to the graveyard. You're in the graveyard and you have to like identify the ghosts and stuff. And then, you know, they're just you have to go find the kids and you have to go over the thing. And then I know you love the Oogie Boogie boss in this game, in this world. And it's followed by one of the most like frustrating, I think, battle experiences that I have played in the game. If we want to just like leap right in.
Yeah. Okay. Unpack that for me.
So once you defeat Oogie Boogie, his mansion becomes sentient and you have to like traipse about the like mansion and defeat these like dark orb acne pimple things. And it's just like, literal like blackheads filled with darkness pus. And just that sequence is just like infuriating to me. I remember texting you while I was doing it and just being like, what the fuck is going on here? How long am I supposed to be here? Why can't I find them? So I would just love you. Like, I would love to hear your thoughts on that.
Well, okay. Yeah. So I do love the first Oogie Boogie fight. I just think it's colorful. It's fun. It's a bit of a game. You need to, hit the dice back. And if you hit the dice back, then you don't get the buzzsaw or shot by the robots or the big bouncing knife thing. I think it's a fun fight. I really, I vibe with it. And maybe because I'd never seen the movie, I was just like, what the hell is this giant multicolored roulette wheel? I thought it was fun.
Is that in the movie?
Yeah. Yes, he's got a giant roulette wheel that he puts Santa Claus on and tortures him and sings a song.
I mean, it's a great song. It's the
You're joking. Yeah, it is. It is a good song. But yeah, then Oogie Boogie 2 sucks, but I've solved it.
Talk to me.
Okay. So I died a few too many times because of the fire. I just couldn't find one, or like a Heartless came and I was just like, I'm too old for this. I'm not going to waste my precious, remaining time in my 20s. So I decided I was going to go to Neverland, do Neverland, get Glide, come back, get over to the bridge, and Oogie Boogie's evil house is just waiting for you. You don't have to do anything else. You leave Halloween Town. He's just chilling there with his blackheads for as long as you want. Just ripe for the picking.
Well, because Nightmare Before Christmas is it's either Nightmare or Atlantica, correct?
Yeah, you just got to do one.
Yeah.
So and then I had to be like, oh, shoot, I haven't done Ursula. So I had to go back and do her. And I was like, okay, finally got this. But then with Glide, you walk to the end of the bridge, you glide all the way to the top of Oogie's mansion, and you just kind of work your way down, and it's so much easier.
What a hack.
It took me 3 minutes. Yeah, it was awesome. Also, when Oogie Boogie's mansion isn't there and you have Glide, it's just fun to like circle your way down in this like big pit. It's kind of just like aesthetically beautiful on your way to fight the hidden boss who we talked about, the Chimera.
Yes. Do you want to talk about that? I know you have some thoughts.
It didn't leave a big impression with me.
It doesn't. I wouldn't consider. I think the reason why I don't consider it like a secret boss is because it doesn't have a little cutscene before it, and I feel like Kurt Zisa and the Phantom, both of whom I have not beat yet, have like little cutscenes because you have to like talk to Tink or talk to the carpet to get to them.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So I think
and the music doesn't change.
The music doesn't change. So I think it's just more similar to or like the what is it, the Scorpion Barrel. I feel like I thought I was gonna have more to say about Halloween Town, but I feel like it's one of the more straightforward worlds.
Yeah, I know. I completely agree. It also isn't very long.
Mm-mm.
There's not that much to do. It's like, oh, go find Sally. Okay, now go find the mayor. Okay, now the kids have stolen the heart. I will say, there's only really 3 boss battles. It's the kids, which when I was first playing this game, unbelievably hard.
Agreed.
All the kids in the evil playroom, and then I realized you just bring Genie in there, and Genie takes care of them real quick.
I still have not mastered Genie, but I know you love it.
I mean, yeah, this is a bit of a digression, but I'm literally at the part where I just beat Riku 2, and then you go back to Traverse Town, and then it's all the other Heartless, like all the Hollow Bastion Heartless are everywhere now, and not as effective against them, and also they're kind of resistant to magic, and I'm just kind of bummed out because it was so fun when you go back to the worlds, and it's like, oh, I'm so much stronger now. I can just take these out with one.
Wait, can I
thing.
clarify? So anyway. Riku 2 is Hollow Bastion Riku?
Hollow Bastion by the keyhole Riku, like Ansem Riku.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest battles.
So
when
hard.
is Riku 1?
Hard. It's in the entrance hall when he takes when he's like left Sora with his wooden stick.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And I love I gotta say, Brooke, okay, I've just gotta ask this. Do you really think any of the other games are better than Kingdom Hearts 1? I'm so in love with Kingdom Hearts 1.
Play-wise or story-wise?
Story-wise.
Story-wise, well, I don't know. I love Birth by Sleep. I know. Sorry.
Okay. So like Birth by Sleep is better than 1, but is 1 second?
It might be. I think 2 is the most fun to play of the main 3. Mm-hmm. And 1 is because 1 is also like the one is the most nostalgic. Like those cutscenes are iconic.
Yeah.
And like I agree. I agree with you because it's almost like in the Sora story. Like there's no comparison because Birth by Sleep is like almost entirely its own entity, but like you're following 3 different people.
Yeah. But I think you're right. It's like the nostalgia makes Kingdom Hearts 1 so good. It's just like, and also the whole, I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of myself because a lot of this stuff happens in Hollow Bastion. It's such a well plotted game where all the things sort of tie together. And then I get to 2 and I'm like, wait, what is going on? Who are you? And then 3, I'm like, I don't even know. And the dialogue is so wooden and fake and bad.
Yes. Wooden like Pinocchio.
Wooden like my little wooden boy. Also, one more thing. I went to Monstro.
With Glide. I was waiting for you to talk about this.
Oh my gosh. Monstro's actually, I think we were a little hard on Monstro, but then I went back today to like get a chest in a Trinity, and I could not find my way out of the chambers. I spent like 15 minutes just like, please someone help me. I almost just restarted the game just to free myself. So I thought it was cool when I went back to fight the big ghost thing in the stomach, and then I was like, wait,
did you beat the big ghost thing in the stomach?
Yeah, just give it a mega elixir and it's like,
that's just like there's the one, you just need one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I need to get a mega.
I wish I could send you. It would be fun. I'd be like,
oh man,
I'll send you
that's like the
Animal
Crossing dumb hearts. I can't imagine.
Need a new game.
Wow.
Need a new game.
You can, but
I don't know. Are you ready to? Are you ready? Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say. I think we were gonna say the same thing. Are we ready to rate?
Are you ready to rank it? I feel like it's just so clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you go first. I always like hearing what you think. I'm so impressionable. No, I have something in my head though, and I'm just curious to see if we have the same thing.
I'm gonna give The Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween Town an 8.75 out of 10. Mm-hmm. It is actually, I'm going to give it a full 9. I'm going to give it the 9. I really liked it more than I thought. It's a little dark for me. So I tried to go back and grind, and it gave me a little bit of a headache. So tough. That's more about me than about it, but I have to detract points for that. The Oogie Boogie's Puberty Mansion is not my thing. And so that lost at some points. And the chests, my God, finding those chests in the town square, like you just like, it doesn't really want you to like, sometimes I feel like it doesn't want me to succeed, you know? But I really like the music. I really think the plot, it's a good adaptation from film to game. I like Jack. I think he's a good companion into the party. 9.
Wow. We're always in sync. We are so in sync. I was So my problem is, didn't we give Tarzan an 8.5?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm just like, I can't give Halloween Town a worse score than Tarzan. It just feels wrong because that's not how I feel. So I think I'm going to give it a 9 as well. But yeah, it's a little quick, but that's okay. Actually, I mean, it's a fine world. I always look forward to it. The Oogie Boogie boss battle is amazing. And now that I have Glide and I know that I can do that for the Puberty Oogie Boogie Mansion, I mean, it's a game changer. The only thing that bugs me a little bit is the fact that you only get one opportunity to kind of explore Oogie Boogie's mansion. And then as soon as, you fight the big wheel, it's gone. Never get it back. So I have one save file just in the evil playroom if I just want to ever explore it, and I never will. But it's just nice to know that I have that freedom to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a great world. The music is good. It's really the art decoration. You can tell that they really spent time with it. They've really gone through and made it Tim Burton-esque. And when you watch the movie, I was very much like looking at the locations in the movie. They really did a good job turning the movie into a very playable world. Yeah, it's a 9.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in sync.
Undeniable.
Simpatico. Undeniable. Yeah, and I look forward to. Like you said, I feel like the Kingdom Hearts 2 world, Halloween Town world, is a great companion to this. Like, they build off of each other.
Yeah, like I feel
in a really nice way.
I feel like some of the other ones you go back and you're just like, oh, I'm back here. Why? But I feel like this one is its own thing. Like, I feel like Agrabah, I feel that way.
I was just about to say that.
Which,
I'm like,
it's
why
hard
did
because
we go back here?
Love Agrabah, obviously. Agrabah.
Yeah. Well, I also forget that in 2, you go back to everywhere twice.
Right. I was actually trying to remember if that was 1 or 2. But yeah, you have to go over it twice. I'm like excited for 2 because it's like you get Mulan and you get the Lion King.
Yeah, I think I'm excited for 2 as well. It's also...
You get a map.
It's just one that I haven't spent as much time with. Maps. Give me the maps.
Okay, you know what else? I'm Donald and Goofy have it, but I don't have it, and it's an ability that I find imperative, especially in critical mode or proud mode, whatever, expert, whatever. I don't know what it's called, but it's the bane of my existence. I'm like terrified to go through the final rest portal knowing that I'm on not normal. Is fucking Leaf Bracer. Like, how do I get Leaf Bracer in 1.5? If anyone knows, like, please DM us, like, let me know if you listen to this podcast. Like, I don't even know if you can get it in Kingdom Hearts in 1 as Sora. I know that Goofy has it, but just for those of you that don't know, Leaf Bracer is the ability that allows you to use Cure even when you're getting attacked. So like, it doesn't, like, there are so many times when you're trying to cure and you get like whacked with Hades fire and then you're just out of the commission.
Brooke, I know, but it's all about choices. You made choices. You decided to, pick this sword and give up the staff, right?
Is that why I don't have Leaf Bracer?
Yeah, it orders your the abilities you learn are based on that choice, and so I picked the staff, so I got Leaf Bracer. I got Leaf Bracer ages ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I look it up when I get it?
Yeah. Let me, they changed it in Final Mix because I used to get Scan earlier and I was like, wait a second, why don't I have Scan yet? But let me.
Oh my God. 69.
Rutro. Where
am I?
Yeah.
I don't know right now because I'm in the mid. I'm literally playing right now, and I'm in the middle of the Hades Cup, and I just beat Hades. Thank you so much. Hold your applause. And I'm like paused right now, so I can't check.
Brooke, do you want to hear something that's gonna make you maybe upset?
What? You're gonna tell me when you got it? Yeah. It's level 27. It's really early.
Is it 27?
Yeah, 27 with the rod, 39 with the shield, and 69 with the sword.
Oh my God. Oh.
Wow.
Why does the sword get scanned earlier than the freaking staff? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Is that what you're looking up right now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God, the shield gets Leaf Bracer even earlier.
No, the shield gets it at 39.
Are you on the final mix? Because the final mix
is the final mix different? Oh. What is the final mix for me? Don't tell me.
You still get it at 69 for some reason.
Oh, nice.
It looks like I got it at I got Leaf Bracer at 39.
Oh, they swapped the sword, the rod and the shield.
Mm-hmm. And the shield got it at 27.
Yeah, that's different. That's what they swapped.
How dare they? How dare they? I can't wait to have kids, make them play Kingdom Hearts and see which they choose. The shield, the rod, the sword, and then I'll know everything I need to know.
It really does shock me that I don't pick the rod. I think I just like I thought logically and not with my heart.
You gotta follow your heart. It's not kingdom logic, it's kingdom hearts, Brooke. And on that note, hearts. Hearts trump. Love trumps hate, hearts trump logic.
And Biden trumps Trump.
Oh my God. All right, last question. Okay, just an election themed question.
Mm.
Okay, which Kingdom Hearts Disney character are the two presidential candidates most like?
Oh, okay. I think that I weirdly think that Biden is like Ansem the Wise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that.
And I think that Trump is like one of the like head of Organization 13s that like isn't like Master Xehanort. Because like they're all like a little like bumbly, you know, like they're fucking dumb, but they like think they have a lot of power. You know what I mean? Like they do have a lot of power, but they're just like fucking, they're like dumb.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. I was gonna say Trump is like kind of like Oogie Boogie, where he's just like full of shit and
literal bugs and shit.
Literal, just like a bag of shit and he's surrounded by his 3 little children who just do his bidding.
Wow.
And I feel like Biden is sort of like, kind of like Roxas because he has dementia, but also kind of like Merlin. Like every time I see Merlin, I'm like, I feel like that's sort of Joe Biden's vibe, just like dancing and making teacups come out of his bag.
Yeah. I just think he's like Ansem the Wise because he's like not all good, but he like is what we have to, you know, like we have to. He's also got goofy energy.
For sure.
Like they're not Goofy and Donald.
Honestly, it's a hard choice it's not a hard choice right now. That would be a hard choice. Who would I vote for? It would be like, who do I want a person with anger issues to run this country or someone who may not be smart enough to grasp the issues that face us?
Yeah. And like, trust me, like I think we've mentioned, like, I love Donald Duck, but like Donald Duck is not someone I want to negotiate with other people for me on my behalf. Like if you give Goofy someone by his side, like if you give Goofy like, you know, like an Aqua with him, you know, like I would vote for the Goofy Aqua ticket before the Donald Hades ticket.
I feel like Aqua's a good, like if Aqua's Kamala, I feel like Pence is like Jafar.
Okay, I was like, he's one of the villains. Jafar is good. It's just like, based on his like weird loyalty to the Sultan and also like the way he treats women.
Exactly. It's like Mother is the Sultan or Iago is the Sultan. I don't know who's the Sultan, but yeah. Anyway, we're just living in a Disney world.
Yeah.
Full of heroes and villains.
And with that,
thanks for listening.
Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. If you're looking to connect our hearts, follow us on Instagram at KingdomHearts_pod. And if you want to enter the realm of darkness that is our lives, follow us. I'm at Brooke Wiseman.
And I'm at Rye Bernstein. See you next week with another Kingdom Hearts Worlds and Kingdom Hearts ratings.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
The podcast.